Hey guys, my name is Amy Easley, and I just want to take a little bit of your time and talk to you about the nutrition plan for the 21 Day Fix and the 21 Day Fix Extreme. Both are set up the same way, but there are some differences when it comes to the Extreme plan, hence the name. But we'll talk about those later. First, I just want to break it down as if everyone is new to this program, period. I know that that's not necessarily the case. Those of you that have done Max 30 or the 21 Day Fix are used to this way of eating, and you'll hopefully share some of your tips and the things that you've learned along the way with your fellow fixers. Hopefully, you've received your package by now and done some reading through. If not, that's one of the things we really encourage you to do as soon as possible. Both programs come with this eating plan that will pretty much be your BFF for the next 21 days. Guys, with this program, nutrition is key. So please, please, we beg you to spend some time reading up on what it takes to be successful with this. And I think that you'll find that the preparation is pretty much at the top of the list. We have a video with some prep ideas you've probably already seen, and we will be sharing others as we go through these next 3 weeks, okay? So one of the very first steps, no matter which book it is you have, one of the very first steps is to calculate what your calorie intake should be. There's a guide in this book that will help you figure that out, but if you need some help, please ask your coach, and we would be happy to help you guys. Once you have that, go to the calorie chart to see just how many containers that you are allotted. Which brings me to the whole container issue. When you get your program, you've probably thought the same thing that many people think. They get these and think, oh my, how am I supposed to eat and be filled up with just this? Okay. First off, no worries. If anything, you'll find, here in a few days, you're going to think, how can I possibly eat another container? So don't stress about that. These containers hold a lot, and it's not just these containers you have for your whole day. You'll go back to this container or the calorie chart, and it will tell you based on your calorie intake just how many of each container that you get per day. Okay. You'll just find soon that you're going to be filling your bodies with the proper portions of the proper nutrition, and you're going to be full longer, and you're going to be satisfied, and you're just going to feel better overall. So about the containers. Again, this may be very basic for some of you guys, but for those of you new to this, we want to make sure you really understand how to use these and to live by these, okay? First, you have your green, which is your veggies, your purple for your fruit, red is protein, yellow would be carbs, blue is for healthy fats and cheeses, and then you have the orange for your seeds and oils. Another part of this is your teaspoon, and they did not include a teaspoon because hopefully everybody has a teaspoon. But those are for your oils and your nut butters, okay? Now, in your book, you will see a list of approved foods for each container, okay? It's laid out very well for you. I think it's mostly the same for the Fix Extreme. There may be a few items that were kind of down towards the bottom that aren't on there, but for the most part, it's the same thing. If you have something that you're wondering about that you do not find on this list, your best bet is just to look it up, Google it, and check to see if it's 21 Day Fix approved, okay? The main thing to remember is that even if your favorite food is not on here, you'll hear us say this over and over again, and you've probably said it before too, but it's only 21 days, and we can do anything as a group, especially for that long, including just giving up that one thing that you may not think you can give up. You'd be surprised what you're capable of. So when it comes to the containers and the foods, our best suggestion would be just to keep it simple. If there are, 5 to 10 veggies that you really like from this list, for that first week, until you get the hang of all of this, use those veggies and repeat those if you have to. There's enough variety with this plan that you're not going to get bored, and you're not going to keep eating the same things. Will you be hungry at first? Maybe because it's change and it's just different for you and your body has to adjust. But, if you eat your meals and your snacks, just kind of stay ahead of your hunger. And if you do feel it, don't give up. Give yourself a few days to adjust and just kind of see how you feel. The last thing we want is for anybody to go through this program starving or deprived, because that is just not at all what this program is about. It's teaching healthy habits to carry on for the rest of your life. Okay, so the differences from the fix or the extreme, nutrition wise, the extreme plan is a little more dialed in. Those cheats and treats that you're allowed, you may see as you look through the book that you are allowed on occasion if you plan for it. Chocolate and wine, those aren't happening if you're doing the extreme version for these 3 weeks. But again, it's only 3 weeks. And remember why you're doing this. And if you can just commit to go all in, and you'll see how amazing you feel at the end of this, it'll be so worth it. The other difference with the extreme is that it does not allow you a yellow or a purple container after 6 p.m. So you'll have to balance out the rest of your day a little bit differently, but that's okay. It just takes a little bit of planning ahead of time. There's also the really extreme plan, the competition plan, Countdown to Competition, which is the one that Autumn uses when she is preparing for a bikini competition. If you're to that point, that is great. I don't think that any of us in here are actually going to start with that. We want to try to just give the extreme plan a go for the first time around. But if you are, feel free to talk to your coach and we'll help you through that. It is a carb depletion plan, so it's a little bit different. So you may just need to go about that one with a little different mind frame. So anyways, that's basically it in a nutshell. Our advice to you is just to really read up. Don't stress and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it super simple, and just know that we are all in this together. We're all here to support you, and we truly want each one of you to finish this program and feel the very best that you've ever felt. It is only 21 days, guys. We can do this.